Welcome back to the second session of economics class today. And today, in this chapter, this class, we are starting a new chapter. At the last and final chapter in the microeconomics textbook. The name of the chapter is non-competitive markets. Clear? Non-competitive markets. So far, we discussed about the firms under perfect competition. Perfect competition, right? Okay, where all the firms and producers are price takers, price takers. Okay, and now we will discuss what is the speciality of this chapter. Okay, non-competitive markets. Okay, so here we want to use all the things that what we learned in the previous classes or previous chapters. Chapters. Number of different applications are there. Okay, basically from chapter number 2 and chapter number 4. Chapter number 2 and chapter number 4. Okay, the consumer behavior and the firms under perfect competition. Here, we recall that perfect competition was theorized as a market structure where both the consumers and firms were price takers. Okay, that's in the perfect competition. Perfect competition. We already learned that both the firms, the producers, those who are producing the products, and the consumers, they are purchasing the product from the producers of in the market. Both they are showing a behavior. What is the behavior? Price taking behavior. Price taking behavior. They are price takers. Okay, so the behavior of the firm in such circumstances was described in the chapter number 4, firms under perfect competition. Firms under a perfect competition. What is the specialty there? Firms under perfect competition. There are number of firms are there. Entry and exit is free. There is no regulations or there is no restrictions for enter or leave from the market. Clear? Yes or no? Okay. All the firms know about the existing or prevailing the rate, I mean, price for different goods, goods. Even consumers also know the same. Okay. So no firms are able to sell for more price. Clear. The behavior of the firms in such circumstances was described in the chapter number 4. We discussed that the perfect competition market structure is approximated by a market satisfying the following conditions. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 conditions are strictly related with a perfect market condition. Okay, or perfect competition. Perfect competition. So in this chapter, first of all, we are going to analyze, okay, the situations that existed in a perfect market condition, and what is the difference between the perfect market and a non-competitive market. First of all, in a perfect market condition, there exists a very large number of firms and consumers, as we know, right? We already studied that. In a perfect competition, in that situation, how many producers are there or how many consumers are there? We don't know, but the basic concept is many are there. A large number of firms are there, and a large number of consumers are there. An individual firm or an individual consumer is unable to determine or make changes in the market condition. We studied that, right? Okay, said that the output sold by each firm is negligibly small compared to the total output of the all the firms combined, and similarly, the amount purchased by the each consumer is extremely small in comparison to the quantity purchased by all consumers together. Okay, so we studied the market supply and the market demand. Market supply and market demand. Market supply in the sense, what is that? Okay, all the firms will produce and they will supply the output to the market. Okay, related with the demand that created by the consumers in the market. Okay, basically that is termed as the market demand. Market demand. Clear. And already one thing is clear here. One individual firm or an individual customer is unable to create or unable to make any problem for the demand and the supply curve, a market demand or a market supply curve. All right. Clear? Because too many are there, that many large number of firms are there. The same time, large number of buyers also are existing in the market condition. Second is term. So first condition related with the perfectly competitive market, and the second condition, firms are free to start producing the commodity or to stop production. Okay, so firms are free to start producing the commodity or to stop free entry and exit from the markets. Clear? If the producer or the firms they came to know that production is profitable, okay, so they are able to enter into the market. They are able to enter the market. Able to enter into the market. The same time, they come to know that the production is not that profitable and it is leading to a loss. Means they are free to leave. Also, they are able to stop the production. Able to stop the production. So, first condition, number of firms are there, number of consumers are there. Basically they are price takers. The second situation in the perfect competition, what is that, firms are free to enter and exit, free to enter and exit. And coming to the third one, output produced by each firm in the industry is indistinguishable from the others, and output of any other industry cannot substitute this output. This output. Okay, so the output produced by each firm in the industry is different. Okay, clear or not? From the other, and the output of any other industry cannot substitute this output of another industry. So different firms are producing different products, different products. Next one, last and final point. Consumers and firms have perfect knowledge of output, inputs, and their prices. Okay, the producers and consumers, they are well aware about the cost of the input, cost of the output, and price. Okay, prices of the commodity, prices of the commodity. Everyone know that perfectly. So that's the importance of the perfectly competitive markets. Clear? These four principles I want to follow. All these four ideas are related with the perfectly competitive markets. Clear or not? Clear or not? So keep these ideas in your mind. So coming to the non-competitive markets, okay, we are able to find some changes. Some changes. What are they? What are they? First of all, in this chapter, we shall discuss situations where one or more of these conditions are not satisfied. So all these four conditions is suitable for the perfectly competitive market. And coming to the non-competitive market, one or more of this function or this situation is not existing or not satisfied. Okay, example. If assumptions one and two, assumption one and assumption two are dropped, we get market structure called monopoly and oligopoly. So these two conditions are not there in the market. Not there in the market. We can say that that market is a monopolistic market or a oligopoly is there in that system. Oligopoly. Clear? Monopoly or oligopoly. So what do we discuss? We are going to discuss what is this monopoly and what is this oligopoly. Okay. Next case, in assumption 3 is dropped. Okay, assumption 3 is dropped. Okay, so when obtain a market structure called monopolistic competition. Okay, so 3 dropping also, we'll find a monopolistic competition structure. Dropping of assumption 4, it deals with an economics of risk. Okay, so we don't know about the price structure, we don't know about the output, we don't know about the input, so it's economics of risk. Okay, so this chapter will examine the market structure of monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly. So the importance of this chapter is we are basically dealing these 3 terms, understanding these 3 terms. What are they? What are they? Okay, monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly. Oligopoly. Okay. So tell me, anyone tell me, what do you understood by the term monopoly? Monopoly. Already, some of you people completed a investigatory project related with the topic of monopoly. Monopoly. Tell me, who's able to speak about that? Ashish Benny, Anjo Sibi, Hanna, Sharat, Aditya, Anila Mohanan, Atul, Elvina, Shubham Pal. Please turn on your cameras. Just do that. Come on fast.
In a monopoly, one company dominates the whole market,
Hmm.
and no other companies can compete with them.
Hmm. That's what the monopoly, right? Fine, I got it. Okay, so monopoly, a single manufacturer will control the entire market condition. A single person, I mean, a single firm, not the person, but a single firm will control the entire production and supply, and he or she or that firm is able to fix the price of that commodity in the market. No other person or no other firm is able to interfere, right or not? That's basically termed as a monopoly, right? Clear or not? Or they will not allow any other firm to start the same production or participating in the market. Okay, participating in the market condition or market situation. That's what monopoly speaks. Okay, so here, first of all, we're going to discuss here a simple monopoly in the commodity market. Simple monopoly in the commodity market. Simple monopoly system. Okay, a market structure in which there is a single seller. Keep this idea in your mind. A single seller, only one seller, is called monopoly. The conditions hidden in this single line definition, however, need to be explicitly stated. Okay, we want to discuss that. A monopoly market structure requires that there is a single producer of a particular commodity. So, if you are asking for one mark, you are able to say, able to write this answer. A market structure in which there is a single seller is called a monopoly. But asking for a 3, 4, 5 marks, want to explain that. So a monopoly market structure requires that there is a single producer of a particular commodity. No other commodity works as a substitute for this commodity. So no other commodity will work as a substitute for that particular commodity. Can we give some example for some product? There is no substitute for that. Anyone? Some
Petroleum
products,
products.
petroleum, fine. Then but today, related with the technology, we are able to find some substitutes for a petroleum also. Clear. So electrical vehicles are there. Clear. So the monopoly in that field is slightly reducing in the modern world. Modern world. Any other products are there? Any other products are there? There is no substitute for that. No substitute. We want to use that alone. No other things are there. We are unable to substitute. Okay, fine. Tell me, what about salt? Substitutes are there for salt. Hmm? Impossible to find, right? Okay, like that, we'll find out some products with no substitutes. Okay, so in such kind of products, the producers, they are able to monopolize. For example, okay, we are reading here. So commodity works as a substitute. Sorry, no other commodity works as a substitute for this commodity. And for this situation to persist over time, sufficient restrictions are required to be in place to prevent any other firm from entering the market and to start selling the commodity. So, in the monopoly, the producer, they are producing and selling that product with no substitute, with a no substitute, or the product without any substitute. Always they will try to stop other firms to enter into that particular production, enter into that particular production. If other firms enter into that production means it is no more a monopoly, no more a monopoly, right? Different firms are there, different firms are there. Clear. So monopoly means only one single seller will be there, one single producer of that particular commodity without any substitute, without any substitute. So what do you think in that? What about the price? Who will fix the price of that particular commodity? Don't think about the government now. Don't think about the government. Now government is absent in the market mechanism. Okay, tell me, who will fix the price in the monopoly condition? Okay, so go back to the time of Indian national movement. Indian national movement. Gandhiji, he formulated one program. Okay, termed as the famous Salt March or Dandi March. Heard about that? The Salt March or Dandi March in class 10 you studied that national movement, right? History. Okay, so Gandhi used this salt as a medium of protest. Medium of protest. Why salt? Because it is the thing that is used by common people. Common people. He agitated against the high taxes that imposed by the British government. Clear, British government on a salt. Okay, because there is no other organization or no other company existed to produce salt and distributed that among the people. Okay, so they imposed taxes as per their wish. So price of the salt is increased like anything, anything. So Gandhi used this salt as a medium to protest against, or a thing to protest against the British government. So that's what the importance of the monopoly. Okay, monopoly. So they are able to produce and they are able to fix the price, and will not allow any others to start the same production. Okay, so competitive behavior versus competitive structure. That's what next one. Okay, so in monopoly, okay, so we are able to find a competition in monopoly also, right? If any other firm is entering into the market to sell that same product, what will happen there? A competition will be there. A competition will be there. So we will discuss that. A perfectly competitive market has been defined as one where an individual firm is unable to influence the price at which the product is sold in the market. Okay, so that's what the perfectly competitive market. Perfectly competitive market. No single firm is able to fix the price in the market, since price remain the same for any level of output of the individual firm. Okay, so in a perfectly competitive condition, the firms are not able to fix the price for the commodity. The price is always remain constant. It is not changing. It is not changing. Okay. Such firms is able to sell any quantity that it wishes to sell at a given market price. It therefore does not need to compete with other firms to obtain the market for its produce. So, in a competitive market condition, both the consumers and the producers are price takers. As a result of that, everyone know about the price in the market condition or market situation. So, no firms are able to sell the product for the price. As per their will and wish. Okay, so price is always fixed. Price is always fixed, and they are only able to control the quantity they are supplied, quantity they are supplying in the market. Okay, this is clearly the opposite of the meaning of what is commonly understood by the competition or competitive behavior. Okay, so the perfect condition. Okay, basically perfect competition means basically there is no competition, right? Related with the price, all are selling with the same price. Okay, but coming to the competition means what is that? It is clearly the opposite of the meaning of what is commonly understood by competition or competitive behavior. We see that Coke and Pepsi compete with each other. So two examples: one is Coke, the other is Pepsi. We know that two beverage giants. Okay, they're selling cold drinks in the market, right? Yes or no? The giant beverage companies in the world, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Coca-Cola and Pepsi. So always they will produce identical products. Okay, same products with the taste and color. Taste and color. Can you give some example for that? For example, Coke is there against that from the PepsiCo. What is there? What is there? Coca-Cola is one side. From other side, what is that? Almost the same taste like Coca-Cola from Pepsi company. So first of all, understand these are two different companies. One is Coca-Cola company, other is PepsiCo company. Okay, their products are almost identical, almost same. Okay, so Coca-Cola one said black in color, right? Okay, and Pepsi another side, black in color, right? What about the taste of these two products? Almost same, right? Right or not? Almost same taste is there. All right. So next product is there. One side is Sprite, other side is 7-Up. Next product from that same companies. One side, what is that? 7-Up, other side Sprite. What about the taste of these two things? Almost same. All right. What about the bottle's color? What about the color of that bottle by Coca-Cola company and Pepsi company? That is same, right? Green color. Green color. Okay, coming to that is what Sprite is a lemon-based drink. Coming to the orange-based drink, one said Fanta, other said Mirinda. Fanta, Mirinda, right? What is the color of the bottle? Tell me. What is the color of the bottle? I can't hear any answers. Tell me. The color of that
Orange.
bottle? Color of the bottle is not orange. It is white. Okay, the product is in orange color, right or not? Right, both Miranda and Fanta, both are in orange color. Orange based, I mean the order and the taste. Okay, next one, mango drink is there for these two companies. What are they? One said slice, other said masa, right? Identical product, same product. So monopoly is there, right or not? Both these companies won't allow other companies to monopolize the market. A perfect, what is there? Strict competition we are able to find in this situation. Strict competition from this both these companies, both these companies. Okay. So what is that? Coca-Cola. Okay. Pepsi, Mirinda, Sprite, Masa, Slice. Okay. Then what is that? What I told? Fanta Mirinda, right? Fanta and Mirinda. Like that, various product. Okay, Diet Coke is there, Diet Pepsi also is there. Understand? Okay, so they are always in a competition, always in a competition. So that's what these two multinational company, they are giant companies, basically selling this cold beverages. Okay, so we see that Coke and Pepsi compete with each other in a variety of ways to achieve higher level of sales or a greater share of the market. So they are competing to create a good market for their products, their product. Okay, so both these companies selling water also, drinking water also. Do you know the name of this drinking water of by Pepsi and Coca-Cola? Drinking water, different names are there for that. Any idea? Hmm? No idea. So drinking water, packaged drinking water from Pepsi, a name is there for that. And from Coca-Cola, a different name is there for that also. Find it out for tomorrow, okay? Drinking water. Okay, this one. Higher level of sales in the greater share in the market. So both these companies are competing like anything to create a huge market share, huge market share. Okay. Conversely, we do not find individual farmers competing among themselves to sell a larger amount of crop. So the same time we are able to find that in the country, number of farmers are there, they're producing crops, but they are not competing like this, right? Either correct or not? Correct or not? Yeah? One farmer produced wheat. The next farmer also will produce the same type of wheat. Yes or no? What will happen that time? So just to imagine, all the farmers are producing a single crop in one single season. What will happen to the price of that commodity? Just use your common sense and tell me. Example, in India, in one season, take it a rabi season, all farmers cultivated the same crop. Okay, same crop. What will happen to the price of that crop? It will increase or decrease? What is your answer?
Decrease.
Decrease. Why? Why? What is the reason behind that?
More supply.
Definitely. More production, more supply. More supply. So price of the commodity will decrease like anything. Clear or not? Okay, so farmers cannot do that. Farmers cannot do that. So they are not going for any competition in the market also. So they are unable to say that my wheat is better than the other farmer's wheat, or my paddy or rice is better than the other farmer's wheat or paddy. Cannot say that. No farmers can say like that. This is because both Coke and Pepsi possess a power to influence the market price of soft drinks, while the individual farmers does not. So Pepsi and Coke is competing in the market because these giant companies are able to fix the market price for that drink, drink there. All right. So do you know really what is the price for this Pepsi and Coca-Cola for? I mean, the manufacturing cost for these products. Any idea? Any idea? So Economical Magazine says that, is not my opinion. Magazine says that for preparing 1 liter of Coca-Cola or Pepsi, the company is spending nearly 60 paise to 1 rupee. That's what the production cost. What is that? 60 paise to 1 rupee is the production cost of 1 liter of that particular product. And they're selling that as selling for as in the market nearly 45 to 50 rupees. 45 to 50 rupees, including all other costs. Clear or not? All other taxes. Okay, so they are able to fix the price of this product in the market, but farmers are unable to do so. So farmers are not competing there. Okay, this competitive behavior and competitive market structure are in general inversely related. The more competitive the market structure, less competitive is the behavior of the firms. Okay, more in number, less competitive. Okay, less in number, more competitive. Clear? Clear? Okay. So can you say that any other company or giant companies are in the market, they are able to compete with this Coca-Cola and Pepsi? Any other companies are there? Don't say any local company name there, okay? Like Kalyani Soda or something like that. Number of such kind of companies also are there. Okay, any other companies are there in international level those are able to compete with these giant companies? Are there or not? Beverage companies are there or not? Are there? Impossible
Yes.
to. Tell me then what is that?
Red Bull, all those things.
That is energy drinks. That is something else. Okay, not related with Pepsi and Coca-Cola's business. So Pepsi and Coca-Cola is still not kept their feet on that area. Okay, energy drinks like Red Bull, Monster, like that. Many other brands are there. So they're not started yet. Okay, so Red Bull they have their own brand name. They're on a brand name. Okay, like Tropicana. Tropicana. How do you Tropicana? What product is that Tropicana?
Fruit juice.
Yeah, fruit juice. Okay, Parlegro. Parlegro. Parlegro, the company that taught Indians to drink the fruit juice. Which company? What they producing basically? Idea? No idea. What about Fruity? That's a company basically taught Indians to use this packed beverages. Allegro. Okay, let it. So like that, many companies are there, but we are unable to find a company that is able to compete with this international giant companies like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Let's keep that in your mind. So lesser the number, more the competition. Higher the number, lesser the competition. Clear? Clear? Okay. So many companies are there means there is no competition because of the thing is almost available everywhere. So there is no competition. Okay. So related with the Coca-Cola website, I can say that it is available in almost all the countries in the world, except one or two countries. Except one or two countries. Find out which country is that. Okay, find it out. Okay, Coca-Cola and Pepsi is not available in those countries. What are they? Find it out. So this what of the structure what we learned today. Okay, competition and monopoly. Monopoly. So tell me what is monopoly? What is monopoly? Monopoly. Ashish, can you tell me what is monopoly? Ashish. Ashish.
Only one have the right to do the business.
It's not the right actually. Only one firm will be there, right? To do the business. Only one seller will be there. He or she will describe or will create or will generate the price for the commodity in the market. Okay, Shubham Pal, are you in the class or watching any other movies or something there? Just split screen or something like that? Huh? You always moving from one city to the other? What's the problem? Are not in the class, right? You can hear. Okay, fine. So that's it. So there are four situations are there that is connected with a perfectly competitive market that also we discussed there. Okay, so these things are important. Asking for the examination, what are the four important features related with the perfectly competitive market? You want to write all these four points there. What are they? First of all, again discussing. Remember, there exists a very large number of firms and consumers of the commodity such that the output sold by each firm is negligibly small compared to the total output of all the firms combined. And similarly, the amount purchased of each consumer is extremely small in comparison to the quantity purchased by all consumers together. Okay, clear or not? So Number of consumers are there in the market. At the same time, a number of firms also are there. No individual firm or no individual consumer is able to create any changes in the market demand and the market supply. Market demand and the market supply. The question is there: what is market demand and what is the market supply? Market demand and market supply. The aggregate supply in the market is termed as the market supply. The aggregate demand is basically termed as the market demand. Market demand. So remember one thing: no individual firm or no individual consumer is able to make any change in the aggregate demand or aggregate supply. Aggregate supply. Right? Clear? Okay, first point. Second point, firms are free to start producing the commodity or to stop production. So we know that related with the cost of production, it's the right of the firms to choose to produce or not to produce. They can choose that. Clear or not? There is no restrictions are there. There's no regulations are there. Okay, related with the entry and exit of the producers. Entry and exit of the producers. There is no regulations. If the firms came to know that it is profitable, the production is profitable, okay, they are able to start the production. Okay, once they came to know it is no longer profitable, they are able to stop it and they are able to leave or quit. Okay, clear? That's what the second point says. The third point, the output produced by each firm is in the industry is indistinguishable from the others, and the output of any other industry cannot substitute this output. Okay, different firms are there. They're producing different products. Different products. The product produced by one firm is not the substitute for the product that produced by the other firm. Okay, okay, clear. Next one, consumers and firms have perfect knowledge of output, input, and their price. So all the consumers and all the firms know that, okay, the price of the commodity in the market, the prevailing or the existing price of the commodities in the market, and cost incurred for the production. Okay, cost for the input and the value of output related with or a proportion of the output related with the input what they are using to produce that particular product. Okay, so these are the four features that are related with a perfectly competitive markets. Clear? And we studied what is monopoly, and basically in this chapter we are discussing about three conditions in the market: monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly. Okay, market conditions. A simple request is there for everyone. Okay, if you are watching, can you hear me? Hello, watching TV programs, sometimes want to see the advertisement also. Okay, clear or not? So for economics, a special branch is there for economics called to be IPR, intellectual property rights. Clear or not? Intellectual property rights. The icons used by different companies. Clear or not? The symbols or icons used by different companies. It is copyrighted or registered. There are slogans or advertisement captions that are also copyrighted and registered. So a special branch, what we can say, that research programs are there in related with this IPR. It's a section of our branch of economics now. Okay, intellectual property rights. So example, for example, take what is the symbol of Nestle? Any idea?
A bird in nest.
Bird in the nest with the egg or without egg? That's a question. Or with the small bits. Never observed that. No. So it's a part of the intellectual property rights. Okay. Symbol of Cadbury. Maybe girls know that. Cadbury's. A special kind of writing is there, right? That's a registered and copyrighted, protected. Clear or not? Symbol of Pepsi, symbol of Coca-Cola, all are copyrighted. Okay. Clear. Example, a Geo, we know that. Okay, almost all the people know that. We are purchasing a Geo SIM, that logo will come with us. The pouch there, right? In 4 different colors. Geo. Clear. So that also protected, copyright protected. So simple request. This is the part of the economics. So just observe that. So easy to understand the things there. Advertisement captions for Malabar Gold. What is that? What advertisement caption for Malabar Gold? Oh God. Nobody knows that. I already told you once that beauty meets quality. Quality. Okay. So what is the advertisement caption for this Hero Motoco Pleasure? A bike is there, right? A moped. Again, a gearless scooter. What are the advertisement caption for that scooter? An idea? not observing the television
Why
advertisements,
should
right?
boys have all the fun?
Very good, Mr. Ashish Bini. That's correct. Why should boys have all the fun? Right. But that, why should boys have all the fun? Okay. Like that, various things are there. Some are funny sometimes, right? Okay. Clear or not? So, but those things are able to catch the mindset of the people, attract the people to it, that particular shop or a particular product. Clear? Okay, guys. We will meet in the next class. Thank you very much. Okay. So read these things properly and complete the art integrated assignment in time and submit that. Okay, there is no homework today. Just read the topics properly and understand the things.